What it do, Libras? Welcome back and welcome in. It's your girl King. Get you some. Get you some. Get you some more, Libras. Sun, moon, rising, north node, wherever Libra may be sprinkled in your chart, you are indeed welcome right here. Grand risings and grand AM to you again, Libras. This is part 2 of your Lionsgate portal messages. So jumping right back into these energies, Libra, as per usual, some or all of these messages may or may not resonate with you in this current passage of moments. So please do remember to only take what vibrates for you, with you. If it's not what rings true for you, Libras, then maybe it's not what it do. Go ahead and just leave it on the counter. So as I was just saying, to get right back into these energies, let's take a look at what the ancestors may want to share with you about what's been transpiring in and or around the Lionsgate portal. I'm also getting, Libras, that some of you, I'm hearing about shaky steps. Like if you go to stand up, you're like something about your steps may be shaking, or if you were standing somewhere and then you start walking again, you know, just in your house, in the store, wherever. It's like your steps may feel shaky. It's because you're walking in new energy. It's because you're literally walking in new legs. You know how they say when you start something new, you're like gaining new legs. So this is what I'm getting here. A lot of you are gaining new legs. So if some of your steps seem shaky, again, it's just because you're stepping into, you're walking in new energy. They wanted me to mention also that your grandmother is here. There's heavy grandmother energy. This is more strongly so felt on the maternal side versus the paternal side, but it could be from either or. So your grandmother is here to assist you to keep you calm so that you make that passionate, forward, propelled movement into this new cycle to start that new business. Libras, ancestors, what do we have for our Libras? Your ancestors are shuffling a lot of things around in the background. They are helping with the ordering of your steps. Yeah. Like the kaleidoscope. See, a kaleidoscope is a mixture of a bunch of different shapes, right? But as you turn the kaleidoscope, all of those different shapes combine together to create a small wonder, a beauty, something beautiful. They all work together in a network to create a new framework, a new picture, a new vision, a new perspective, a new perception. Again, Libras, you had the discipline, the wherewithal, the gosh damn audacity to be disciplined, to be focused, to have clarity, to utilize your intuition more pointedly, to operate with discernment. Ancestors, what did the Libras need to know about this Lionsgate? Look at this divine guardian. Oh, Libras, they're here. Libras, your divine guardians are here. It says protection of the winged mother. Mama Gaia, this is Isis energy. Some of you could be connecting with Nefertiti, I'm hearing. She's wielding a very large sword. This is Queen of Swords energy. But you see her sword is not up, right? So she's not defensive, she's protective. The forward or the sword is in a downward position. The whole world is behind her because she is not from here. The world is in her background, meaning she is a higher ascended being. So you're working with ascended masters here. You have ascended masters, Libra, that are working with you because you've become so disciplined. Listen, listen, listen. When you start moving through the different levels and you start working with different members of your spiritual team, yes, so you're working with the ascended masters at this time. Yeah, oh Libra, some of you have become ascended masters, reborn in the flesh. The scarab beetle is significant, and you have very, very heavy ties to Kemet. Something is spinning around. Did you see how I just did the card? Something is spinning around. Something is turning in your life. This fire that you have. Yeah. What did I say about Excalibur, right? King Arthur? You're part of a royal lineage. You're a child of Kemet. You are of a royal bloodline, Libra. That's where you come from. Your bloodline, not your soul line, your bloodline. We have, and there's another scarab beetle. Wings spread. You're taking flight. It says life restored, as I was just saying. Death and rebirth, rejuvenation, revitalization, redo, renew, everything. Place in front of everything right now. This is you. Yeah, I feel this heavy travel energy for all of you. It's so deep. It's so deep. Like, I feel like I'm moving through a tunnel right now, and it could be this background music, but that's what I'm seeing. And that's what I was speaking of in this first card that came out, right? X marks the spot. About being in the tunnel, about having tunnel vision. The discipline of tunnel vision. But now you've come out the other side. You've passed through this portal. Your life is being restored. It's being renewed. You're being rejuvenated. You're being reborn. You're taking off, Libra. You're taking flight. A lot of you will be catching some flights. If you have not had any air travel plans as of yet or as of recent, you better start planning. You better start getting prepared, because a lot of you, again, are going to be traveling. Some more of you are going to be traveling in a different respect. Some of you are already world travelers, again, in that different respect. The veil is so thin for you because of the work that you've done. You've been allowed access. So travel to and fro has become natural for you. Again, this is about stepping outside of your comfort zone, yes? When you're not afraid to travel, the world opens up to you. And more so, other things, outer dimensions open up to you. So when I'm speaking about travel passports, I'm not necessarily just speaking about the book or the card. Priestess of the Phoenix. Phoenix could be significant. This is Phoenix rising energy here. Again, death and rebirth. And you're on the other side of the tunnel. Anybody else enamored by tunnels? Me personally, I am. I like tunnels. When you drive through a tunnel, especially a long tunnel, it's serene. It's surreal. What else, ancestors? What do the Libra beings know divine sun child. You know who you are. Don't you, Libras? You know who you are. Someone is very shocked that, gosh damn, you know who you are. I'm going to show you the card that fell on the floor from these other cards, this other deck. And we will get to these, but we'll save the tea for last because the spotlight is on you, Libras. Someone is shocked as shit. Shocked like shit. That you are who you say you are. As I was just saying, you're a child of the Most High, you're a chosen. This is what all of this is all about. And you do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. So a lot of you Libras did the hokey pokey and you turned yourselves around. You turned yourselves around right into your passion, into your purpose, into your soul mission. And here is where you are and this is where it's at. And you are home, Libra, because X marks the spot. We're right back to square one. A lot of you are back to square one, but you're on square one of a deeper level. This is giving me like the energy of a cave at the bottom of a very deep ocean. And you would never know that this cave lied at the bottom of the ocean unless you had gone down there. And many people don't have the technology, right? Because we're out here using controllers. I'm going to just be quiet. Anyways. And no one would ever know that this cave we're down here at the very bottom of the deepest oceans if no one had been down there. But see, Libra, the point is that you've made it down here. See, you thought you had been to the bottom before, but you went another level deeper. Inception. And you discovered a cave down there. Who knew, Libra, who knew? You knew, the Most High knew, your team knew, your higher self knew that you would get here, that you would make it there to this point. And again, someone is shocked, disturbed, and in awe that you've made it to this level, that you've made it thus far. It says, blessings of the Sun Falcon. Libras. You've learned how to integrate both the masculine and the feminine aspects of self, whether you yourself are male or female. You have the protection of the ancestors. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have been seeing a lot of black birds around you. Understand the significance of the specific birds that you were seeing, as these birds are messengers. Have a conversation or two. I'm not crazy, and neither are you. Did you hear me, Libra? Word. Hey, Roo. Osiris. You are connected to these beings. Something about your vision again. Some of you, there's going to be changes in your eyesight, not only your third eye, but there could be changes in your physical eyes, as in your two eyes. Someone here may have two eyes in their name. We have power or proper burial for freedom. Again, sacrifices to Osiris, Lord of the Dead. Now we all know what happened to Osiris. Yes, he was chopped into 14 pieces and spread amongst the land. And his wife came to gather the pieces and put him back together again. You and your person could be a reincarnation of Osiris and Isis. Something's being reconstructed. A past love story is being reconstructed from the ashes. This is history, I want to say being rewritten, but that's not really what I truly want to say. It's a love story that occurred in the past is now resurfacing in the present, is what I'm going to say. You could be burning a lot of incense right now. There's a lot of purging. You could be smudging a lot, or you need to. This sunbathing. Yeah, this is sunbathing. A lot of you could be more drawn to the sunlight, more attracted to sunlight at this time. The sun feels different upon your skin, and that's because it's activating different parts of your immune system, your DNA, codes. Again, being able to intuit things in a different manner, utilizing different techniques. This is protection day and night, 365. Your ancestors have you because this union is supposed to be bricked together. The countries of BRICS could be significant. What is it? Brazil, Russia. Is it Ireland? Something about the BRICS nations. The building of empires, the dissolution of others. Old systems, paradigms, these things are crumbling so that new systems can come into play. This is also about new love coming into play. Dropping out of illusions. There's a dissipation of worry. There's a commitment to allowing things to die in order to be free. They wanted me to mention, when I started the video before I lit the sage, there was this piece on the end of the sage, and it just caught on fire like so wildly that I could actually hear the fire. I could actually hear the flame. They're giving me like a roaring fire. If you've ever been around a fire large enough that it sounds like it's roaring, this is that energy. There's a roaring fire within you. Something is being baked, something is being cooked, something is being prepared. Like pottery. You have to put pottery in a kiln to heat it, to bake it, to literally cook it so that it becomes cemented. And this is what the ancestors are doing in the background. It's like they're putting the pieces of pottery together. They're conjoining two pieces of pottery together, and they have to put this pottery in the kiln to cement it together. This is what's occurring in the background. Do you see the pieces of stone? There's a feminine and masculine energy here. The pieces of the past are being conjoined in the present. You have to not worry about this, because everything can't come with you in this new cycle. So you have to be okay with things dying, with things being left behind. We have the knot of Isis. It says energetic stabilization with the buckle of the beloved. Libra, you're so beloved by the divine that they want to buckle you down. They want to make sure that you feel safe and secure about the deaths that are, have, and will happen in your life. And I'm not just merely speaking on physical deaths. The death to habits, to certain places, certain things, certain people, certain behaviors. Take it how it vibrates. But they want you to feel strapped in. They want you to feel safe. Like if you were flying an F-16 fighter, I'm pretty gosh damn sure you want to put your seatbelt on. Because when you get up there in the air and those G-forces are hitting you in the chest, you might want to feel stable and secure, because you're going to be moving so gosh damn quickly, you might want to buckle up. The takeoff, Libra, the takeoff is what I'm saying. The team, your team, Libra, need you to be ready for the takeoff. Eagles could be significant. They want you to be ready for the takeoff. Oh, and they just wanted me to mention too, and I have to say this because this actually just happened to me like a couple minutes ago in between the readings. Some of you may feel like you're losing time. And that's because what they said is you're literally jumping timelines in the present moment. So that's that on that. What else, angels? You're tying the knot, Libra. There's an, listen, there's an untying of the knots so that you can tie the knot. And what I mean by that, what they're telling me that means is that you may have had knots in your stomach, or there may have been some type of hesitancy or some type of resistance to some of the deaths that have been occurring in your life. But you know that these things need to happen. These things need to go through in order for you to rise up, to take off, to take flight. Like the motorcycle outside, I don't know where that motorcycle came from, because there's no motorcycle riders around here. But anywho, and so this is a surprise takeoff, Libra. Like you don't know. What I'm getting is you can feel it, but it's like you don't really know when it's gonna happen. But it's gonna happen very quickly, Libra. It's gonna happen very quickly, and you need to make sure that you have your gosh damn seatbelt on. And I don't know if there's some of you out here driving without your gosh damn seatbelt on. Please don't do that. You're needed here. Let me just repeat myself, because I mean it from the deepest parts of my heart. If you're out here driving with no seatbelt on, everyone, please, please, please buckle the fuck up. Put your seatbelt on. Don't be a jackass. Don't be a dummy. Okay? I don't know if they show the crash test dummy commercials anymore. I don't watch TV. But please don't be a crash test dummy. I love you. I want you here. You need it here. You know that. Deep down, Libra, you do. You do know that, don't you? What else do my Libras need to know? What else? With this Lionsgate pyramid of light. You're such a beacon of light. Not of hope, Libra. You're not a beacon of light to be a great hope. You're a beacon of light because you know. You know yourself, to thine own self be true. You can become a very powerful operator of manifestations when you know yourself. When you know what you're capable of, when you know what you're not capable of. When you know your own power. When you know the truth, when you speak it, when you emit it, when you are it. It says, step your vibration deeper into love. Step, step, step in the name of love, Libra, and you are, and you are. Because you are stepping in the light and leading in the light with love. You will, Libra, you will come across your people. Other divine beings working with the light. You see them all, each of them got a bunch of candles, everybody's working with the light. And everybody is surrounding the earth with their light. These are other light workers. Those that utilize the light to help sturdy, secure, and stabilize the earth. You're part of the earth team, Libra. You were sent here to stabilize a new frequency, a new vibration, and really it's not new, to be quite honest, because I like Frank and I'm definitely honest. It's always been. It's to revitalize, it's to rejuvenate the natural vibration of this realm. Because for so long, the natural vibration of this realm has been shook up. And it's time for the shakedown. Can you dig it? You dig? You do, Libra. You do. You do dig. You're grounded. A lot of people are, again, this is why I'm flubbing my words right now, because a lot of people, again, are in this shock and awe. That oh my fucking gosh, Libra really is a divine sun child. You gosh damn right. Gosh damn Skippy. Cause choosy moms choose Jif. Oh, Libras, you're too powerful. You're so powerful. Really, it's not too powerful, because you're powerful enough. You're more powerful than you know. The ties run deep. Do you see all the connections? Do you see the lines coming down the pyramid? And they say during the times of Kemet that the tops of the pyramids were covered with gold. And that over time, something happened to the gold. It was stolen, it was defaced. Whatever the going story is now. But Libra, you're coming to put the gold back on top of the pyramid is what this looks like. It's like you're coming to restore the bloodlines. This is a plan from the Most High. This is God's plan for this to happen in your life. Because you were chosen. You were chosen also, Libra, to not do this work alone. Now, there may have been time periods where you were definitely recommended, suggested to be in isolation, to heal, to work on yourself, to learn. But remember that the name of the game is change. And nothing lasts forever. And certainly not those periods of isolation, even though you may have been instructed to do so. A time and a season for every reason. One more, please, team. It's time for this cycle to begin. This is a new level, Libra. Eye of Horus. Awakening divine perception. I just can't with the, I just said, I can't make it up. Y'all are seeing things in a divinely new way. And that's because you allowed yourself this change. You went with the flow. Instead of fighting against what needed to be changed, you went with the flow. You allowed yourself to adapt. You allowed yourself to be flexible. You allowed yourself to be fluid, to move with the ebb and flow of change. You tapped into your heart chakra, and you did these things gracefully. It may not have been easy, but let me tell you something, you sure kept a smile upon your face. Even if it wasn't always physical, it was internal. You kept that smile upon your heart is what I'm feeling. You were grateful, you were thankful. And what have I been telling you, Libras, for the longest time? You keep elevating in the way that you do because you understand the lesson. The longer you haggle over, oh, woe is me, this thing popped up in my life, and oh, it's making me feel this way, and oh, it's making me feel that way, and oh, I don't know what to, the longer you do all of that, and that woe is me, the longer you miss out on trying to figure out what the fuck the lesson is. But when you figure out the lesson, then you get the blessing, and then you get to move on. And a lot of people really, they get hung up on the problem, solution, they just, there's a hang up. There's resistance, there's restraint, because it's too difficult. Oh, I just want someone to do it for me. Oh, won't someone just help me at this fucking pity party shit? Libra, you've been doing this shit, a lot of you alone for a long time. Some of you have been on your mission. Listen, you've been walking this walk, so you know what it is. So you don't shuck and jive when adversity, when tower moments pop up. You get the, well, let's figure this shit out, because I got shit to do. I got to move on. Even if the adversity, even if the tower moment takes some time to move through, you still do it, and you get to the other side. You arrive at a resolution, and you move on. Because life is school. So there are always lessons to learn, no matter what level you may be upon or in. But when you repeatedly teach yourself to practice moving out of that victimhood, that survival mode, and you go into problem solution, then these lessons move so much more quickly. And then after a while, the lessons don't really seem like lessons because they matriculate into something else. Learning in a different way. Masculines, you could be working on your arms and your legs at this time. You could be working on your posture. You could be working on core strength. This is causing you to stand taller, to walk straighter. Ladies, you could be working on your stomach area at this time. You might be working on your arms as well. Something about posture, standing taller, feeling more erect. Someone could say to you something about you having a military stance, or people are getting some type of militant energy off of you, whether you've been in the military or not. Some of you have been in the military and not necessarily in this lifetime. But this is the energy that is coming off of you. People are looking at you, whether you are male or female, as if you have some type of militant energy about you. There's a lot of eyes on you. Someone's name could be Amber, or someone has an amber amulet. This could be on a necklace. This could be a ring. Divine Masculines, you may be purchasing a wand, or you may be purchasing like a short wooden staff, or this could also be a walking stick. Divine Feminines, ladies, you could be wearing more bracelets or bangles, because I'm hearing someone's bracelets clank. Metal bracelets. Let's tap into these other dimensions real quickly. I just heard power bands. And both of them have them. So you could be wearing thick bracelets, like thick metal bracelets, like it's a band, literally like a band. You see he's got on these bracelets, and she does too. So you could be wearing power bands, or you could be wearing bicep bands. You may be attracted to jewelry or arm wear. These could even be watches. You may be attracted to wearing things on your arms, your hands, your fingers at this time. Jewelry in general. You could be adorning your hair with different things. Masculines, if you have long hair, you may be have dyed your hair. Or you could have cowrie shells in your hair. I don't know if you have locks or you just have long hair. I'm seeing hair adornments. Ladies, you could be wearing big earrings or very decorative, colorful earrings. Or decorated barrettes. These could be metal in your hair. hearing adornment. You could be adorning your body with jewels, family jewels. Someone wears their grandfather's ring, a masculine energy. What's going on for my Libras? Home. What I say, home is where the heart is. Home is where you are, Libra. X marks the spot. I just can't listen. Home is the seat of the soul. And the eyes of the doorway. What I say about all these eyes on you? What I say about, you see the eyes. What I say about all these eyes on you? Everybody's looking at you. Everybody's watching you. All eyes are on you. All eyes on me. Puck. I don't know, you could have just listened to this song recently. But you see, these are single eyes, right? So those are a bunch of third eyes. You're working with ascended masters. They're going to make sure that when you come out the other side of this portal, this tunnel, they're going to look to make sure that you see this union, this person, this male, this female. Take it how it vibrates. Because home is where you are. So wherever you two meet is where home will be. This union is going to create a home for you within one another. If that makes sense. You're already at home. You're already at peace with yourself. But when you meet this person, you two are going to make a home with one another, for one another. All these third eyes, all these higher eyes, all these higher eyes. There's the eyes again. Thank you, team. All these higher eyes are watching, are looking to make sure that when you come through the other side of this portal, Libra, you see this home with this other person. That's what's going on here. We have 31, which is 4. 4 and 4 makes 8. Which is 8-8. The portal. The Lionsgate. This other person who was also very passionate, who was also taking fiery, ordered steps. And guess what, Libra? It just told me they're at the other end of the tunnel. So you were on one end, they were on the other end. Both of y'all saw the light at the end of the tunnel, not recognizing or realizing that you two were going to meet like some monkeys in the middle. This was destined. Even in the middle of the tunnel, the light is still getting to you. It's still getting to this person. That's because no matter where you are, no matter where this person is, the divine is always able to get to you. And vice versa. You and this person are always able to get to the divine, and that's because you two are divinely connected to the divine, to the Most High. It's like both of you have a direct link to the Most High. And that's exactly who's bringing you together. We have radical expansion. Stepping outside of that comfort zone, Libra. It's time to take flight. Your life has been restored. It's time for you to take flight. Your spiritual team is just... So as you're growing, of course, you know, your team grows. You ever play one of those fantasy games where, like, you have to fight foes, and as you fight foes, you get energy, and then you get, like, magic points, and then you get, like, endurance points, and then you get, like, skill points, and there's different things you can do within the game, and it's like, you level up in power once you reach, like, if you get 100 points in endurance, then you level up to endurance level number 4, you know. So it's something like that. So as you grow, your team grows too. As you expand in force and power and authority, well, and then you start working with others. Radical expansion. Audacity. That's what that is. You had the audacity, Libra, to be a human torch. A splendid torch. A human torch. Isn't the human torch a superhero? You're a supernatural superhero, Libra. You were put here to set the earth on fire, to burn down old ideologies, to shake up and dismantle old paradigms. You were sent here to be a part of the shift. That's part of your purpose. That's part of God's plan. I don't know why that beat just changed like that, but it sounds like Wu-Tang or something right now. I'm hearing cash rules everything around me. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all. What else, angels? We have full spectrum. Talking about the radio dial, right? I said your spectrum has widened. So now you're able to access more channels. You have dragonfly energy here. You have lotus flower energy here. Sacred geometry. Look at the ancestors down at the bottom. Working with crystals, working with flower. I'm hearing hydroponics. So some of you could be looking at how to utilize small spaces wherein you may grow food in hydroponics. So maybe you have a small space, or maybe you have an apartment and you want to garden, or you want to start growing your own vegetables, or even your own herbs and spices. But again, you did a lot of work to ground yourself, Libra. You've done a lot of work to heal yourself, Libra. And this is why the Most High has tasked you with ushering in a revitalized, a rejuvenated spirit of love, of unconditional love within this dimension, within this realm, on this earth. Because you've done the work. Again, you've stabilized yourself. You had a lot of help, again, from the Most High, from your spiritual team. Because again, there were periods of isolation that were insisted upon. It was very necessary for your growth, for your healing, for your expansion, for your reset, for your rebirth. And because you did this healing, grounding, stabilizing work, that's exactly why you are the best option to help stabilize this energy back into this realm. Because you learned how to stabilize yourself. And again, as I said, and I will continue to say, there's a lot of inner work that people just are not willing to do. They just don't want to do it. They just don't want to do it. It's too hard. It's too scary. It's different. It's change. It's, oh my God. Yeah, no, I don't want it. And so they don't. But Libra, you push past through all of that. You went into the murk, into the dark, into the muddy water. And you found you. It wasn't easy. No one said it was easy. I hope no one told you it would be easy. The point is that you made it. You've gone full spectrum. Roses could be significant, or someone's name is Rose, or someone's last name can be Rosas. I'm also healing Rojas. Yeah, your chakra superhighway is so lit right now, Libra. Do you feel like you're dancing on the inside? Because I know the couple days leading up to now, I've been dancing. Truth be told, like nobody's been watching. We have 26. This is 9. This is the pinnacle. This is right before the 10. So this could be some of you September Libras. You could be dancing a lot. Or you've been dancing a lot the past few days. The 9 before the 10. Your ancestors are so heavily involved right now. Your ascended masters. Your spirit animals. Because you're fired up, they're fired up. That's why they're propelling you forward. That's why they don't want you to worry about stepping on any spiny fish on your way out to the deep, into the water. Don't stay in the shallow. Go ahead, get out there. Don't lollygag. Don't beat around. Don't beat around the shallows. Go ahead, get out there, get in the deep, start that business. They're telling you, you've got water socks on. You have foot protection. You have footwear. Your feet are protected. Your movement is protected. Your momentum is protected. It's takeoff time, ladies. And, ooh, don't do it. I caught him. We have unique gifts. You're supposed to share these unique gifts with the world. Libra says, it's okay to be a strange bird. In fact, you should be. Because what they consider normal these days is... I don't know whose team member just said that, but someone just said it's trifling. Okay, so, well, there's that. That wasn't the word I was looking for, but I guess it fits. Yeah, there's some real trifling ass shit going on in the world right now that is considered normal, and it's not okay. It's not okay by far, but anywho, back to you boos in the studio. It's okay to be unique, Libra. It's okay to be eccentric. It's okay to stand out, and you should. Because we're not robots. We're meant to be individuals. We're greater beings when we are. when we're not sheep, when we're not cattle, when we're not led to the slaughter. When we utilize our God-given natural talents, gifts, abilities, power, and authority because we know how to wield it well. Again, you were given these gifts because you listened, because you surrendered, because you were willing to listen. See, some people will hear, they'll hear the phone call, but they'll ignore it. They'll pretend like the phone's just not even ringing. You ever get a phone call and you hit that volume button, and so the phone call is still coming through, but you can no longer hear the sound? This is what some people do. No, Libra, you heard that phone call. You knew who was calling. I just heard before the phone rang. You jumped on the line. You stayed on the line. You're supposed to reach out and touch someone. AT&T. Supposed to reach out and touch some people with these unique gifts, talents, abilities, power, and authority that you do have, Libra. You are a protector. You're a soul warrior. You're one of the chosen. You're one of the golden children. A divine son child. The Most High favors you. These downloads, I'm telling you, these downloads, you're going to be getting more downloads, Libra. Some of you could be learning how to read light language. Some of you could be speaking in light language. Light codes. You may pick up speaking in unknown tongues. A lot of you, your gifts have to do with your hands, your arms, and maybe that's why you feel drawn to adorning your arms or your hands, because you're going to be working with them. It's almost like anointing your arms or your hands. So some of you could be smudging or anointing your arms or your hands. You could be fire gazing or working with fire with candles. Some of you may come into the realization that you can control fire. Again, what I was saying earlier about the proper use of your fire power. Not utilizing that fire power to destroy, to deconstruct, to burn down, but using that fire to cleanse, to purify, to build up. This is for one person. Someone here is a fire eater. You have a passion for this. You're a natural performer. There's a lot of tranquility around you right now. There's a lot of coolness, a lot of peace, stillness. There's a lot of presence. So I'm getting the energy of a lot of you being in the present moment. You're not focused on the past. You're not looking too far into the future. You're being more present. You're being more in the here and now. You're able to focus on being present. And I'll give you a hint. One way to stay in the present moment is to be thankful, to be grateful for what you already have, for what you have right now. When you focus on what you have right now, versus always thinking about what you've had or necessarily what you want to have in the future. When you're present and you focus on the here and now, even the future can seem to come more quickly. And that's because you're not focused on it coming, nor are you focused on the past coming back. Quantum leaping timelines. Again, losing time. And that's because you're so focused on the present that it seems to jump or move forward, because you're not thinking about the future. Again, you're not thinking about the past. You're right here. And so things just, right? What else, angels? 3 more, please. We have Earth. I told you you were here to usher in, to ground in, to stabilize, to secure the original frequency, the original vibration, the original energy of this realm back within this realm. And the original energy, the original vibration, the original frequency is love. It always has been, because the Most High designed it that way. It's unfortunate that certain elements of certain civilizations, humanity and those extending from it and outside of it, have hijacked it. And this just can't be anymore. This is what has to dissolve. This is what has to crumble. It's those old paradigms. Because it's time for a new earth to sprout, to grow, to come forth, to come to fruition, to be manifested. And that's why the Most High has placed his children amongst the many masses of the planet. He spread his seeds, his children, his flowers, her flowers, everywhere. Peacocks could be significant. It may have been storming right before the Lionsgate in your city or wherever you live, Libra. But there's been a clearing of the clouds, a clearing of the storm, but the storm was very necessary. It was to cleanse things away, to make room, to create space, to usher in this new energy for you, this new cycle. It says nurture nature. This is Mama Gaia, connecting with Earth, connecting with the different frequencies, the different vortexes, the different portals here within Earth, upon Earth. How many pictures of grounding do we need? Look at her hands, and I said your hands are important. Look, she's got her bicep bands. So even you feminine energies, again, you could be wearing things up on your upper arm, or some of you may have band tattoos, tribal bands, or a wraparound tattoo. The arms and the hands and the fingers are very significant. I feel like this is what a lot of you will be utilizing in this new cycle. You will be utilizing your arms and your hands, your fingers, to craft, to create, to be creative with this new business that your past over loved ones are helping you bring in. 2 more, please, angels. We have Internal Explorer. The dive deep, Libra. The dive deep. The cave at the bottom. The bottom that you thought you reached before. But I'm not talking about a rock bottom. I'm talking about just getting to know yourself. You thought that you had reached the bottom of your ocean of emotion of getting to know yourself. But no, there are levels deeper. And again, you went so deep that you discovered, gosh dang, there's a damn cave down there at the bottom. And who knows if this is your bottom, because listen, life is all about learning. Mostly about learning about self. That's the biggest lesson of them all, truth be told, is to learn yourself. Sure, it's nice to know worldly things, bookly knowledge, street smarts, all that good stuff. But the best thing to learn that's so slept on, the best thing to learn is about yourself. You've hit a new bottom. But it's not a rock bottom. It's just a new level in learning yourself. And within this level, Libra, within this level, whether you know it or not, is a cave, is a tunnel, is a portal. And there's somebody down there. There's somebody down there that's going to meet you in that tunnel, Libra. Man or woman. Take it how it vibrates. But they're down there too. This is a meeting of two oceans. I'm trying to think where the Atlantic meets the Indian Ocean? I think they meet. Don't quote me. But it's a parallel, something to that nature. Where the Atlantic Ocean meets the Indian Ocean. Two oceans collide. And in that ocean, when those two separate oceans meet, they butt up against each other. The waters actually run into one another. There's a cave, there's a tunnel down there. And it intersects both oceans. And you're in your ocean and this person's in their ocean. And y'all both reach the same level to this interconnecting cave that neither one of you knew was even down there, because you didn't even know that this new level of bottom existed. This new level of deeper learning, understanding about self. And here y'all go walking through the tunnel. They can see to the other side. They see that there's light at the other end. You can see to the other side. You see that there's light at the end, and y'all are both walking through the tunnel. And you're going to meet in the middle. And it's going to happen because it was divinely directed to happen. This is just beautiful energy. I'm just over here beaming, y'all. Oh, Libras, it's fiery. It's good passion, though. It's good, safe, secure passion. It's just so, it's juicy. I don't know what to tell you. It's juicy. We have root chakra at the bottom of the deck. Listen, ground and center. I can't make it up. One more card from the symbols. And two, of course, because it's the last card. We have heart chakra. Libras. There's that dragonfly energy again. You see the double set of wings? Because that's you. You've gotten a new pair of wings. See, you can fly higher. You've gotten a wider spectrum. You can reach more channels. You're going to get more downloads. You're going to be able to intuit things in a different way. You're going to receive more gifts. This is just, I almost don't know what to do with myself about you, Libra. Unfurling back to love. That's a lot of love, Libra. That's love twice. It's going to be okay to unfurl your petals, Libra, for this person, whether you are male or female again. Ma'am, sir, lady, man, high vibe tribe, I'm still talking to you. It's going to be okay to unfurl your lotus flower for this person. A lot of you have been protecting your heart for so long. It's like you didn't feel like you were going to be able to open your heart again. The Most High is saying this is a two-hearted situation. You see the two hearts. This is an elevated love. This is a higher love. This is a high-level connection. You see all the sunlight? There's so much sunlight. I'm telling you, y'all are going to be getting downloads through the sun. Sun gazing, sunbathing. These light codes. Vitamin D. If you do have a vitamin D deficiency, it is suggested that you spend at least 20 minutes sitting in sunlight a day. Again, I'm not a health professional. These are suggestions. Please use your own best judgment and discernment to make the very best decisions for yourself. We have alignment. This is your chakra superhighway. You've come into alignment, Libra, with your calling, with your purpose, with your soul mission. Again, this is part of your destiny. You're on path, you're on par, you're on target. You are doing what you're supposed to be doing. You stayed on the line. We have the dolphins here. This is a twin spirit. I said it correctly. I did not say twin flame. I said this is a twin spirit. This person's chakra points are also open. I see a uterus in this picture. Again, this is about not only birthing or bringing back in, rejuvenating. Someone's name could be Juvie. Or the rapper Juvenile could be significant. But this is talking about the two of you birthing a juvenile. Something that is to be raised from a seed, something to seed into the earth. This could be a business, this could be a child, a family, but it's definitely speaking about seeding a juvenile energy of love, raising that energy. Taking a seed of that love from either one of you, combining it together and putting it out into the world so that that juvenile seed of love grows and expands, right? This is the change that's coming forth. This is the change that's supposed to happen. This is the natural order of things. This is the natural ebb and flow of things. As for two to come together in union, for two to come together in divine love, to usher in this higher vibration, this higher frequency, to bring the planet back into alignment. Again, this is someone who's also done the work, Libras. Let's tap into this tea really quickly, then we'll get some info from the little biddles and get you guys out of here. Now, of course, there's always some tea going on in the background. So this could be things pertaining to information, intel that you already know. This could be things pertaining to what you need to be aware of or what you may not be aware of. The remix. There's another re. What's going on in the background for my Libra's angels? What else may they need to know about what may be transpiring in the background? What's going on in the background for Libras? I think we broke mom. So again, this could have to do with children. This may have to do with your children if you already have children. So if you have children, Libra, there may have been some type of separation from your children. Or I'm also getting that this could be your parents as well. Someone's feeling broken. Or someone feels at fault for something. This is family related. So someone doesn't feel at home without you. But this is coming from a feminine energy in your family. So mother, sister, cousin, aunt. Blood related or married in. So someone feels like you're broken because you may have left home, Libra. So even if you're a masculine energy, I think we broke mom. You know, moms tend to be tender, caring, nurturing, compassionate, feminine characteristics. So even if you're a male, gents, some of these feminines in your family, even if this is an ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, somebody, again, whether they're male or female, or whether you're male or female, someone feels like there's no place like home without you. This is what's going on in the background. So you've got some feminine family members, Libra, that feel like there's no place like home without you being around them. So you may have called a death or caused a death, and I don't mean that you literally physically caused someone's death, but I mean you called death to a situation, and this could have had to deal with family members or a family unit. You removed yourself from the home because you found the home within you. What else, angels, is going on for my Libra in the background? Pow! You're so fiery, Libra. You're so fiery. You're like an exclamation point. There's fighting going on about the fact that you blew up. You're on fire. I'm hearing, he's on fire. But that's from NBA 2K. After you score a certain amount of points, the hoop catches on fire, and then your shots just, you get like extra points. So it's like all the shots that you're taking right now, Libra, you're on fire. So every shot that you take is just going to be fire, and someone is knocked the fuck out. Someone thinks you're a knockout. Someone here also thinks that you're a knockout, Libra. You're just so gosh damn vibrant. You're just flaming over here. And not like Chester Cheetos. But you're hot, Libra. You're hot to trot. This is a phoenix rising from the ashes. So, these family members just can't believe how much you've leveled up, like how much you've turned up your fire is what I'm getting. They're very shocked. They're very knocked out. They're very taken aback. You saw the electrocution card earlier, right? They're very taken aback. They're almost knocked out about the fact that you left home. You left them. It's like you took home when you left. You took home away from this family or this family union when you walked away. And now that you're moving in love, with love, now that you're utilizing that firepower to boost you forward as a propellant, they're looking at you like you're on fire. Backdraft could be significant. It's like these people have been knocked backwards by your backdraft. See how, like, she looks like her cape, or it looks like maybe she has on a cape or something, has kind of turned into like a flame, or it looks like a fluid flame. It's like knocking these people out. Backdraft. So these people wanted to kind of ride your coattails. This looks like a cape to me. These people wanted to ride your coattails. These family members, this group, this feminine energy, and it could be multiple feminines, is what I'm hearing. These don't necessarily have to be females, but it's feminine energy. These people were trying to ride your coattails, and then your coattails caught on fire. Because you lit that shit because you're on fire. And it's not burning you, but they caught the backdraft, and it's like, pow, bam, smack, whack, boom, bam. It like smacked them in the face. And they're in shock and awe because they caught your backdraft, because these people were trying to ride your goddamn coattails through this Lionsgate portal. Himmos, I said where? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Angels, what else is going on in the background that my Libras may need to know about, or confirmation on what they already know? So we have not a chance. Yeah, what did I just say? This is your grandmother, by the way. Because she's going to protect the reward. You are the reward. Your grandmother knows this. Look, she's waving her hands like, no way. I just said, right? Your grandmother knows that you were the reward. Your grandmother knows that you got the call and you answered the call. And more so over that, you stayed on the line. See, some people get tired of being on the phone. They hang up the phone. They actually hang the phone up. Did you just, wait a minute, hold up here. I'm sorry. So you're telling me that the Most High called you and you hung up? Listen, some of these people, Libra, some of these people, these empty vessels, don't have control over their hands. That's why your hands, your arms are so important, because you're literally creating, manifesting, alchemizing things with your hands, your phalanges. Your grandmother said, nope, you will not hang on to my grandbaby. Not a chance, not a chance. You're not gonna fuck this up. Listen, some of you got some real gangster grandmas out here. I just have to say, I'm feeling it. I'm digging it. I'm with it. And some of your G-Mas are with the shit. I'm just gonna be real frank and honest about it. I'm not here to sugarcoat. I'm here to tell you the truth, to be a messenger. Some of y'all got some gangster ass grandmas, okay? They're not having it. And what's hanging out in the middle of the deck? So, nothing. Listen. Absolutely not. Nothing is up. This is your ascended masters. Do you see the protection around you? Your ascended masters are coming in to check with you, to work with you, to make sure that you're getting these light codes, to make sure that you're receiving these downloads, this intel, this new information. Your ascended masters are coming in to make sure that you're utilizing the unique gifts that they are bestowing upon you to work with, so that they can work with you. Are you being the flame? Are you being the candle? Because this, her exterior, her perimeter looks like a candle, and this looks like a wick to me. Can you see? You see the candle? Now the flame hasn't been lit yet, because the flame is inside the candle. It's a secret candle. You would think you light the wick here, but the wick is lit here. And that's your heart, Libra. You're the candle, you're the fire, you're the flame, you're the everything. And people have to know how to light you right, or else you won't light up for them. They have to know where to light you, where to match you, is what I'm getting. There's going to be increases in that third eye. Again, being able to tune in, to tap into different channels, different energies, different entities, different beings, different dimensions. You see how he's just coming in like so? Just checking on you. You working on those new gifts? Are you playing with them yet? What's up? Just walking in, just just cool, just casual, right? Just walking in. So you working, Libra? You using your hands? You meditating? You being centered? You being stable? You feel secure? You good? You good? You unboxed these new gifts yet? You working with these yet? What's up? Some of you could be unboxing something. Some of you could be receiving something in the mail. You may have ordered something. You may have ordered a gift for yourself. You could be unboxing this. Maybe you do unboxing videos. Or maybe if you have a channel or a platform, you may be unboxing a particular gift that someone sent you. Something of that effect. So your team is checking on you, Libra. Are you exercising your unique gifts? Are you working on them? Are you practicing them? Are you utilizing them? We have trash. The trash is full. Did you take out the trash? Someone took out their trash today. And this is about you helping to take out the trash on this earth, to be quite honest. Because there's a lot of trashy shit going on. Vile, volatile, chaotic, demonic shit going on within this world. And Libra, you were put on the cleanup crew. The garbage man, the garbage girl, or excuse me, the garbage man, the garbage woman. You're part of the cleanup crew, Libra. You're here to clean up the frequency. You're here to clean up the vibration. So there's still some trashy ass shit going on in the background, but meanwhile, Libra, your celebrations are still coming in. There's going to be a reason for you to celebrate. There's going to be a reason for you to dance like no one's looking. The divine is asking you to prepare to get happy. And if you're not happy right now where you are, Libra, you should be. Remember, everything is a choice. Happiness is not a destination. It's not something you arrive at. One day when I do this, I'll be happy. When I get this, I'll be. It's not a destination. Happiness is a choice. And if you wake up and you choose it every day, that's what you'll be. That I can assure you. I won't promise you because I don't like making promises. But I do speak on what I know because I am. And I do know. And if you know, you know. And Libra, the cards here say that you know. So I know that you know that I know that you know what you know. You know? What else is going on in the background that my Libras need to be aware of? It says, tell your mother I quit. What did I say? About these gosh damn family members. So there was a masculine here doing some shit that they shouldn't have been doing towards you. A masculine energy in your family. This could be your father. Someone's giving up. Someone's giving up trying to shift your earth, trying to shift your tides. So you could have had to release your mother, your father, your parents, siblings, other family members. You had to release a family unit. So this could have been your ex-wife, your ex-husband, their family, in-laws. Take it how it vibrates. Again, there's the energy of a family. A family, however that plays out for you. Because families are all different. Blood, not blood. Right? Because we have blood cousins, all this, you know. So family is what you make it. The point here is that this family is fighting. This family is pissed because you've broken through the matrix. You've broken through the illusion. You're not tied to these energies anymore. You realize that there had to be a death to these situations, these energies, these places, these people, the entities attached to them. You had to break free. You had to let these deaths happen so that you could attain this freedom. Proper burial for freedom. You had to allow these places, people, situations, behaviors, take it how it vibrates. You had to let these things die so that you could attain greater freedom, so that you could widen your birth, so that you could have access to a wider spectrum, a deeper frequency, a higher vibration. This is what this Lionsgate was bringing in for you, Libra, is bringing in for you, Libra. This is what is transpiring. Yes, the present, the past, the future do run concurrently. However, this is present time, present passage of moments. One more card, please. Someone doesn't want you to go. It's this masculine energy. It could be your father. But you've already gone, Libra. You've already gone. Teeth chattering. Eyes wide shut. Mouth wide open. No words spoken. This is what I'm getting from this masculine energy in your family. Or this could be, again, your ex-husband, your father, an uncle, a brother, a cousin. There are masculine and feminine energies in your family, Libra, or your prior family, Libra, that do not want you to say yes to your calling, but you already have. You've already answered the call. You've already been on the line, and you're going to hang on the line. Because the Most High is talking to you, and why on earth would you ever hang up from talking on the phone, having a direct connection to soul? Why would you ever, on the Most High's green earth, hang up the phone? Auto zone. Get in the zone. Auto zone. Because as long as you keep that line open, Libra, as long as you keep that connection open, it's going to be real easy to move in and out of your comfort zone. And as you move in and out of your comfort zone and you start discovering all the adventure that awaits for you just on the other side of your comfort zone, the more you do it, the more it becomes automatic. And the more you get to move around, the more freedom you attain. Do you get it yet? You do. I love you. Let's get some info from the Little Biddles and we'll get y'all out of here. Libras, thank y'all so much for stopping by, for spending time with your girl. I do appreciate each and every single one of you, whether you are Libra or not. Your presence, your energy, your vibe, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments, your contributions all help to elevate this channel. The visibility, the accessibility. So I do thank you and I appreciate you for being here. Angels, what energies are connected to my Libras this reading and the Lionsgate portal? What energies are connected to my Libras this reading and the Lionsgate portal? We'll read these as we go. So this could be energies in your chart or the energies of entities and or people around you. We have Capricorn North Node. This Capricorn North Node could live in the north, or you live in the north. We have Pisces Sun, a Taurus North Node, gallbladder. Something could be going on with the Taurus North Node's bladder. This person could be an ex of yours. We have 2 a.m. white. You could be seeing something white at 2 a.m. Don't be spooked. $8 p.m. be significant to an Aquarius North Node. 11 a.m. the day. So daytime could be significant to a Pisces Moon or a Scorpio Sun. We have the adrenal gland. Past life energies, the 17th century, the 1600s through the 1690s. We have pancreas. PE could be significant. Physical education. Get you some. Learn you something new. Again, as some of you may be utilizing HIIT workout programs, high intensity interval training, or some of you may be looking at a new exercise routine. You could be ramping or revamping. There's the re again. You could be revamping your exercise routines, trying different routines, trying different things. Maybe you used to only do calisthenics and maybe now you're working with weights, or maybe you do Pilates and now you're trying plyometrics. Take it how it vibrates. We have 6 p.m. Sunday at 6 p.m. could be significant, or sometimes Sunday during the day. Let me sip this water 1 second, please. We have Leo moon, excuse me. 1 p.m. Scorpio North Node. The 1960s, so a Scorpio North Node could be born in the 1960s. The throat chakra, I just had to drink some water. Libras, please do make sure that you are staying hydrated, that you're keeping your throat lubricated. This could also be because a lot of attacks are being directed at your throat chakra. This is also the energy of these family members not being able to speak to you. Because again, I said eyes wide shut, mouth wide open, no words spoken. And that was just off the fly, off the cuff, but this is this person. So it could be your family members' throat chakras are being affected. We have Virgo moon. So this family member could be a Virgo moon, or something's going on with a Virgo moon's liver. Yeah, some of these people have been drinking. Whether these are family members or this is just some type of group, some type of family unit, a group, a collective of people, a grouping of people. The West, the Northwest could be significant. Someone born in the 1950s could be born in the or someone born in the 1950s, they could be from the Northwest. Yeah, a lot of people just can't get their words together when it comes to you, Libra. It's like people are at a loss for words. It's like they have no air in their lungs. They have no breath to breathe. When you left home, it's like you took home with you. When you left this family unit, whatever this family unit, this group, this business, these co-workers, your actual family, your in-laws, however this vibrates in your story. It's like these people are out of breath. You're the air that they breathe. These people feel like they've been depleted. Like their lungs are empty. Like they can't catch their breath. Like they can't catch a break, is what I'm getting. We have Libra moon, Aquarius sun, a Cancer north node, Friday and a Cancer north node be significant, or a Pisces north node on Friday. Sunday or Friday during the night or day could be significant. We have Sagittarius rising, our first rising sign. This Sagittarius rising, first, middle, or last initial could be K. 9 p.m. Purple. That royal lineage. Yeah, 4 p.m. Leo rising. To Sagittarius rising and Leo rising. What did I say about these fire sign? Well, I said north nodes, but we do have well, there's earth, fire, and well, there's earth and water and air. And the north nodes, we have crown chakra. The color gold, you're a golden child. Veins, it runs in your blood, Libra. You have royal lineage in your blood. You come from a royal bloodline. You're a golden child. You have royal lineage running through your bloodline. Well, that's his veins, but your heart chakra, heart, throat, crown. V. Someone's name is V. Like VEE. I just heard Miss V. 7 a.m. The 1970s. So Miss V could have been born in the 1970s. We have the 1990s. More past life energies, the 15th century, the 1400s through the 1490s. A Virgo rising. So you could have been in the 15th century with a Virgo rising or a Taurus moon. They just said those were family members. So these were family members in the past life. You have Aries moon, 9 a.m. Oh, that's one of the flipped over ones. Something fell on the floor, but that's not one of the flipped over ones. Okay, so first, middle, or last initial, yours or theirs. We have X is in X-ray, N is in Nancy, P is in Paul, E is in Edward, S is in Sam, W is in Walter, V is in Victor, K is in Karen, H is in Hector, M is in Mary. Well, the third eye chakra card fell on the floor, but that wasn't one that was flipped over. SWV could be significant. We have SWV. We also have VW. So again, something about Volkswagen. We have VW. Something about spew, S-P-E-W. Someone wanted to spew something at you or spew something on you. My grandmother said, not a chance. Not my baby. Yeah, your ancestors, I'm telling you. Look it. Come on, card. Your grandmother came down this spiritual pipeline. With this pipe stone, that's because your destiny was already written. It's written in stone. We saw Excalibur, right? Where is it? Pulling the sword from the stone? Where is she? So she wasn't going to let anyone spew anything at you or on you. Not even if it was just ill word, ill intent, ill energy, evil eye. Your grandmother wasn't going to let that touch you. Some of these, listen, some of these family members, whether they're your direct family members or, like I said, in-laws or something of that nature, they're getting their asses handed to them. Because not only are they getting pushback, kickback, a backdraft, because they were trying to ride your coattails through this portal. Remember what I said, your cape, you have on a cape of fire. Whether you were male or female, you have a cape of fire. So anyone that thinks that they can attach themselves to your coattails and ride your coattails, you have a cape, a coat of fire. How are you going to hang on to that? It's flaming, it's burning. You're going to burn your hands, you can't hang on. And that's exactly what happened. They caught that backdraft, and not only did they catch that backdraft, but they caught that ass whooping, is what I'm hearing. Because your grandmother said, you will absolutely not hang on to my baby's coattails, riding it through this portal. You will not. Not a chance. So we also have sew. So some of you could be sewing. So some of you may start a clothing line, I'm hearing. Some of you are going to start your own clothing line. Some of you may already know how to sew. Some of you are being encouraged how to sew. So you could become a seamstress. I'm also hearing that someone here is going to design their own shoes. Some of you are sewing other things. I'm hearing crafts. So you may not be sewing clothes, but you're sewing something. Some of you could be knitting as well. Someone's initials are KP. Something about Xerox or something about Xbox. Manhattan is significant. Someone's name is Wesley. Something's going to occur in about a week, Libra. Something about pave stones or pavers. I don't know if you're getting like pavers to place, like walking up to your house. You may be getting little pave stones to create steps, to create a walkway from like the sidewalk to your front door. Something about pavers or pave stones. Or this could be in the backyard as well. You're going to take a personal vacation in about a week is what they're telling me. This PV is personal vacation. So you could be going on a trip by yourself, Libra. Hey, Libra. Hey, Libra. You might meet this person down by the water. You might meet this person down by the water. Or near some water or near a body of water. When you take this personal vacation in about a week, Libra, I'm just telling you. I'm hearing Manhattan Beach. So some of you could be going to a beach or near a beach. Someone's already planning a ski trip. You could be planning a ski trip for this winter, because I'm hearing that too. And then there's something else here about a park event. You could be going to an event in a park in about a week. And something else here about keepsakes, because I see KS. And something here about a pen. You may have a favorite pen that you write with, or you're going to pen something. Some of you are going to write something. This could be an article. This could be, it could be as simple as a post. It could be as complex as a book. But you're going to pen something. This could also be about you starting something. So you could be signing contracts. Please read the fine print. But you're going to pen something. This is something big, something that requires your signature. There's major things going on for you, Libra, and of course it's going to be different for you all, but these are all positive things coming through this portal for you, and that's because you pushed yourself through so many things to get to this level, to stand at the threshold of this portal. And now you've stepped through it. And so here we are, and there you are, Libras, and I thank you for being here. I love you, Libras. Please do continue to utilize your own intuition and discernment to make the very best decisions for your highest good. And Libras, I know that you will. Any and all pertinent information to this reading can and will be listed right down below in the description box. If you have questions, if you need to email me, my email is there. United we stand, together we rise. I'll let your girl. Peace.